Hey Raiders fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Las Vegas Raiders. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The NFL world is buzzing with excitement as the Las Vegas Raiders have officially made what could arguably be called the most monumental signing in franchise history, bringing in star wide receiver DAVANTE Adams. The whispers have been circulating for weeks, but now, as the ink dries on this blockbuster deal, the speculation about what this means for the Raiders' future is reaching a fever pitch. Fans are already painting murals of Adams in silver and black, imagining him tearing through defensive lines with the same precision and dominance that made him a household name in Green Bay. Analysts are scrambling to recalibrate their expectations, debating whether this single acquisition could catapult Las Vegas into serious Super Bowl contention. There's a certain audacity in this move, a signal to the entire league that the Raiders are no longer content with mediocrity and are willing to gamble big to secure a generational talent. Conversations on sports shows, podcasts, and social media are dominated by Adams' potential impact, with former players weighing in on how his presence might transform the offensive schemes and breathing new life into a franchise historically marred by inconsistency. The timing couldn't be more perfect, as the team seems poised to capitalize on a roster that's been quietly building up complementary talent around its potential new star. DAVANTE Adams' arrival in Las Vegas doesn't just represent a high-profile acquisition. It symbolizes a seismic shift in the Raiders' identity, a bold statement that reverberates far beyond the confines of Allegiant Stadium. In locker rooms across the league, rival coaches are reportedly reassessing game plans, knowing that one of the most precise and relentless receivers in modern football is now a potential matchup nightmare. The rumors of Adams' dissatisfaction in Green Bay were swirling for months, and while some insiders suggested a possible move to other suitors, the Raiders' combination of aggressive strategy and lucrative contract terms proved irresistible. Social media erupted instantly, with fan reactions ranging from ecstatic jubilation to anxious anticipation about how the team will restructure its offensive priorities around him. Analysts are dissecting every angle, from quarterback dynamics to the influence Adams will have on team culture, speculating endlessly about whether this signing could finally end the franchise's decades-long streak of near misses. This is more than a player transfer. It's a cultural phenomenon for Raiders Nation, an injection of confidence and expectation that could redefine the team's trajectory. In the sports world, there's a subtle thrill in witnessing a franchise embrace ambition with such intensity, daring the league to underestimate them. The speculation surrounding the strategic implications of DAVANTE Adams joining the Raiders has been relentless, as fans and experts alike ponder how his presence will alter the team's offensive dynamics. The chemistry with the current quarterback is already the subject of intense debate, with comparisons drawn to his previous partnerships, and the potential for spectacular plays is endlessly hyped. Analysts are breaking down every facet of Adams' skill set, emphasizing his route precision, his ability to read defenses, and his remarkable catch radius, all qualities that could turn Las Vegas into a formidable offensive powerhouse. The whispers in sports media circles suggest that the Raiders' coaching staff has been crafting schemes specifically tailored to maximize Adams' talents, a tantalizing prospect that fuels speculation about record-breaking receptions and highlight reel touchdowns. Fans are feverishly discussing how this signing might influence draft strategies, trades, and overall team philosophy, pondering whether Adams' presence will catalyze a transformation that shifts the Raiders from perennial hopefuls to genuine championship contenders. Every tweet, blog post, and podcast episode seems to feed the narrative, contributing to an atmosphere thick with anticipation and conjecture, as the league braces for the ripple effects of one of the most audacious acquisitions in modern NFL history. DAVANTE Adams' transition to the Raiders is more than just an addition to the roster. It's a statement of intent, a narrative of ambition that signals the team's willingness to rewrite its history. Rumors abound regarding his personal motivation for the move, from the lure of a fresh challenge to the appeal of joining a franchise with a storied legacy eager to reclaim its former glory. Pundits speculate endlessly about the off-field chemistry, team culture shifts, and potential leadership roles Adams could assume, painting a picture of a locker room energized by elite talent. Social media is saturated with fan-created graphics, highlight reels, and countdowns, turning what might otherwise be a routine off-season acquisition into a viral phenomenon. The financial magnitude of the deal has also drawn attention, with salary cap analysts weighing in on how this commitment impacts the team's ability to pursue other marquee players, sparking debates about risk versus reward. Every rumor, insider report, and speculative opinion seems to coalesce around a single tantalizing question. Can Davante Adams transform the Raiders into a legitimate Super Bowl threat, or is this a high-stakes gamble with monumental expectations? Amid the chatter, one fact is undeniable. The Raiders have positioned themselves at the center of the NFL conversation in a way they haven't for decades, fueled by the promise of one of the league's most electrifying talents. The chatter across NFL circles regarding Davante Adams' impact is nothing short of explosive, as insiders hint at shifts in offensive philosophies and long-term planning to accommodate a receiver of his caliber. The rumors swirl about potential franchise records being shattered, touchdown reels going viral, and even MVP-level conversations igniting within Raiders Nation. Fans have taken to forums, sports channels, and live streams to dissect every potential play, speculating on how Adams might change red zone efficiency, third down conversions, and overall team momentum. Some sources hint at the quarterback already envisioning new play combinations that leverage Adams' unique skill set, suggesting an almost cinematic synergy forming between talent and strategy. Meanwhile, opponents are reportedly scrambling to develop defensive schemes capable of limiting his impact, underscoring the league-wide recognition of the seismic shift this signing represents. The excitement is palpable, with every insider snippet and unconfirmed report feeding a narrative that has transcended conventional off-season chatter, transforming into a cultural moment that defines the Raiders' identity. It's not just a rumor anymore. It's a movement, a collective anticipation that has fans, commentators, and rival teams alike recalculating expectations. Even the sports media landscape itself is being reshaped by the sheer magnitude of this acquisition, as coverage of Davante Adams to the Raiders dominates headlines, podcasts, and social media trends. Analysts are dissecting contract details, projecting statistical milestones, and debating whether this is the beginning of a dynasty or an ambitious gamble fraught with pressure. The rumors extend to practice habits, preseason chemistry, and even potential endorsements, as the narrative around Adams becomes as much about cultural impact as athletic performance. In locker rooms across the league, coaches are reportedly reviewing past game footage to prepare for matchups that now include a receiver capable of altering defensive schematics single-handedly. Fan forums overflow with theories about how this move might inspire additional acquisitions, draft decisions, and a renewed sense of purpose within the organization. Speculation is rampant that Adams' presence could elevate not just individual plays, but the morale and ambition of the entire team, fostering a belief that the Raiders are now primed to compete at the very highest level. The rumor mill thrives, the buzz intensifies, and the message is clear. The NFL landscape may never look the same with Davante Adams donning silver and black. The implications of Davante Adams joining the Raiders extend far beyond game day performance, touching on the very psyche of the fanbase and franchise identity, as insiders suggest the move could reshape the narrative of a team long defined by missed opportunities and near misses. Enthusiastic speculation points to Adams' leadership both on and off the field, potentially mentoring younger receivers, influencing play calling, and instilling a culture of relentless excellence that has historically been elusive in Las Vegas. The rumor mill fuels every aspect of conversation, from what offensive formations will be prioritized to how defensive coordinators across the league are adjusting to counteract his presence. Social media chatter emphasizes the anticipated highlight reels, viral catches, and game-winning touchdowns that Adams might provide, creating a sense of anticipation that borders on cinematic in its scale. Analysts speculate about the ripple effects on draft strategy, salary cap flexibility, and potential future trades, suggesting that this signing could initiate a new era of calculated ambition for the Raiders. Every insider report, rumor, and leaked snippet of information seems to converge on one tantalizing point. The Raiders have boldly signaled that they intend to compete at the absolute highest level, and DAVANTE Adams is the cornerstone of that vision. Fans are already imagining iconic moments, legendary receptions, and the kind of playoff runs that turn franchises into cultural touchstones. The excitement surrounding Adams' arrival is amplified by rumors regarding his personal motivations, from aspirations of chasing a Super Bowl ring to seeking a fresh challenge in a new environment that promises visibility and opportunity. Commentators speculate endlessly about how his presence could shift locker room dynamics, energize the offense, and instill a renewed sense of confidence across all positions. The social media landscape has exploded with fan reactions, highlight compilations, and speculative threads dissecting how Adams might influence the trajectory of the season. Insiders hint that the coaching staff is already recalibrating offensive schemes, designing plays specifically to leverage Adams' route-running precision, incredible hands, and ability to stretch defenses vertically and horizontally. Analysts also point to potential records on the horizon, teasing the possibility of career highs in receptions, yards, and touchdowns, all of which would solidify his legacy as one of the most impactful players in NFL history. The rumor mill adds an air of suspense, as speculation ranges from strategic decisions to the intangible influence Adams might have on the morale, ambition, and identity of the Raiders. The league is watching closely, knowing that the silver and black franchise could be on the cusp of a transformation unseen in decades. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers in NFL circles suggest that Adams' signing may influence not just the current roster, but the franchise's long-term strategy, with executives rumored to be re-evaluating draft priorities, future trades, and salary cap allocations to create an ecosystem optimized for a player of his caliber. Fans speculate endlessly about the potential synergy between Adams and the quarterback, pondering whether a historic connection could emerge reminiscent of legendary duos in the league's history. Social media reactions range from jubilant anticipation to cautious optimism, as discussions often veer into the realm of statistical projections and play-by-play hypotheticals that fuel the rumor mill. Analysts focus on the potential transformation in red zone efficiency, third down conversion rates, and overall offensive explosiveness, highlighting how one player can catalyze systemic changes in performance metrics. Rumors even suggest off-field influences, including leadership in team culture, mentorship for younger players, and fostering a competitive environment that prioritizes excellence at every level. The buzz surrounding Adams' presence is omnipresent, turning every media appearance, practice report, and insider snippet into fodder for discussion. If these rumors hold any truth, the Raiders are not just signing a player. They are potentially engineering a paradigm shift that elevates the franchise into a new echelon of competitiveness. The narrative around Adams' arrival is steeped in anticipation, speculation, and the kind of excitement that seems almost unprecedented for an off-season acquisition. Insiders report that his work ethic, leadership qualities, and competitive drive are being touted as transformative elements, potentially altering the team's approach to training, preparation, and in-game decision-making. Fans across platforms are imagining highlight reel plays, miraculous catches, and game-changing performances, creating an atmosphere where every rumor becomes part of a larger, evolving story about the Raiders' potential resurgence. Analysts are engaging in in-depth debates about how this signing might impact opposing defenses, predicting adjustments, double teams, and defensive schematics designed to limit his effectiveness. Off-field chatter emphasizes Adams' role in mentoring younger players, cultivating a culture of accountability and fostering an environment where elite talent can thrive. Every tweet, podcast, and media report seems to feed the frenzy, amplifying the sense that the Raiders' fortunes could pivot dramatically with the addition of one elite player. Rumor has it that this signing is not merely a roster enhancement, but a psychological shift, signaling to the league and fans alike that the Raiders intend to compete with unmatched ambition and audacity. The potential narrative arcs surrounding Adams' impact are only beginning to unfold, promising a season rich with speculation, excitement, and unprecedented attention. Analysts speculate that Adams' presence could have cascading effects across the Raiders' offense, influencing play design, snap distribution, and even the mental approach of both teammates and opponents. Rumors suggest that offensive coordinators are reimagining schemes to fully exploit his precision, versatility, and game-breaking ability, with particular attention to exploiting mismatches and maximizing yardage after the catch. Fans eagerly discuss hypothetical scenarios in forums, envisioning jaw-dropping receptions, clutch moments, and explosive drives that could define the team's identity for years to come. Off-season chatter emphasizes not only the statistical potential, but also the intangible impact Adams could have on team morale, chemistry, and leadership, as his arrival coincides with a period of strategic recalibration for the franchise. Media coverage amplifies these narratives as speculation about records, awards, and franchise milestones dominates headlines, creating a whirlwind of excitement that blurs the line between rumor and anticipation. Even rival teams are reportedly adjusting their preparation, acknowledging that one of the league's most dynamic receivers now poses a direct threat week after week. The story of DAVANTE Adams in silver and black is becoming a central narrative of the NFL, with each rumor, insider report, and fan reaction contributing to the growing legend surrounding this transformative signing. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.